It turns out being a normal guy in Skyrim is not easy, especially when everyone thinks you're the legendary Dragonborn for some reason. Taking on even the weakest of enemies has been a challenge under this harsh rule set I've been using, which notably includes playing on legendary and survival mode. Last time I gave my Dragonborn job to my companion Fendal, and I set out to find a job befitting of a normal guy. Eventually I found a place that I could live out a peaceful life and make a living as a farmer. This time I build and manage my farm so I can hopefully make enough money, stockpile enough food so that despite my weaknesses I can survive and live out the rest of my days without fear. As long as I get over my fear of dragons. We start this journey with an empty abandoned house. It was time to get to work and build this into a functioning farm. Oh, okay. So I can plant literally anything? I started off by planting literally anything because I had no idea what I was doing. I planted some wheat because that's a normal thing to farm, right? I also planted some mushrooms because they had a high sell value. And then I just kind of planted whatever was in my pocket and hoped it would grow. I guess I'll plant this root. Lydia, here's a great job for you.
I'd be honored to be your steward. You've built a fine steading here.
I had some gold saved from my time as an adventurer, so I was able to hire some farmhands. Finally, I could stop my immoral ways of killing things for money and exploit the labour of others for a passive income instead. Welcome.
Are you feeling sick?
Yes. I checked the workbench and found out that I was missing every material required to repair the farm. I need firewood and nails. Can I get some firewood here? I needed to make nails and other metal things at a forge, so I headed to Warwickstead. Wait. Hello?
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people.
What did I do? I killed someone? When did I do this?
Oh, forgive me, Thane. We'll look the other way this time.
After reminding the guard that powerful people are allowed to commit crimes, I searched the town for a forge. I soon realised that there was no forge in Warwickstead and I would have to travel to Whiterun yet again. Not only that, but when I got back to my farm I realised my horse had ran off again, so this was going to be another journey by foot. Who's that guy?
Not sure you belong here, citizen.
I'll
take my leave then.
I mean, I live over there now. I've been over encumbered by butterflies. Just throw a bunch of books on the floor. What on earth is going on over there? Whoa! Never mind. Okay, we just keep narrowly missing that. Getting from one place to another is just deadly. Man, I wish my horse didn't just run away every single time. Wait, where's Lydia? Oh, she's on my... I'm on my own now. Oh crap. Ow! Uh-oh. This is a disaster. I've used all of my health potions. I'm gonna have to buy some nails and everything else because we're not making more than one trip here. That was a nightmare. Let us produce 7 nails. Oh my god. I gave all my stuff to Lydia. And she's at the farm. Due to leaving all my iron at the farm, I had to travel all the way back. Just kidding, I bought some iron from the blacksmiths. I forged the components I needed and bought some straw from the general goods store. I headed to Falkreath on a carriage which summoned my horse to me again. I'm not gonna fall asleep, am I? Despite being completely sleep deprived, the journey back to the farm was far more peaceful than the journey away from it. Well, I can barely see now.
Never should have come here.
Okay. We're just gonna keep running away from that guy. I was only attacked twice on the way back, so it was a calm ride home by Skyrim standards. As soon as I got back, I immediately built a stable. Hopefully this would stop my horse running away every day. I finally got some sleep and put one of my perks into potion making. We don't need that right now. Does anyone here know how to fight dragons? Oh, my crops have grown. While I was distracted by my crops, the dragon just kind of left, so that was good. I got back to mining some stone. Then I just kind of stared at the wall a bit while I was consumed by existential dread. Then I started chopping some more wood. Why did I just get quarried stone from chopping firewood? Hello? I absolutely just got quarried stone from chopping firewood. Is that a known exploit? I won't do that again because I said I'm not going to use exploits. Well, that was weird. I had most of the materials I needed to construct the farm, so I started by building animal pens and purchasing livestock. Oh, hello. I made a house for my workers because they were threatening to unionise, and I made a windmill which would let me produce flour from wheat. I mean, this is the least exciting thing. Whoa, actually that's pretty exciting. And once again we need some firewood. Oh, sorry Lydia. That was weird. The last couple of things to build were an aviary and some external decorations, which made my house look a little less run down. I planted a few things in the second garden and attempted to organise my full inventory. I think it's time we threw a load of junk into this chest. Oh, X is the take all button. After putting my stuff back in the chest a second time, I went to bed. The next day, I assessed the farm's profit with my accountant Lydia. That's quite a decent amount of gold. Oh, so they put the things I farm in here. Good job everyone on the farm. Thank you for making me money.
Nope, sorry.
Do you just live here now?
What room would you like?
Now that I had a source of income, it was time to put it to use and fix up the interior of my house. I started off with the loft, which gave me a nice place to put all of my books.
Very nice.
A few days later and I had enough gold to fix up some more rooms. I bought the bedroom side of the loft, the potion and enchanting room, and I turned the spare room into a weird shrine for perfectly normal non-evil things. That's not ominous looking at all. I farmed for a few more days until I had enough money to furnish the remaining rooms. With my new kitchen came an oven. This allowed me to produce the most overpowered food item in the game, crustatas, which unlike most foods, don't require salt to make. This means they can be produced solely by produce from my farm. After realising how great crustatas were, I started replacing some of the crops on my farm with wheat and snowberries so I could ramp up production. For the next week, I spent my time picking wheat, milking goats, churning butter and grinding flour. I acquired enough produce to make crustatas for a small army. Okay, well we just acquired 34 of these. I was pretty much set on food, but I had a ton of random plants stored from all my farming, so I decided to experiment with some alchemy. I made a ton of potions, but most importantly, I learnt I could make a health potion with wheat and blue mountain flower, so I made a ton of these too. With tons of useless potions and items, I decided to make another trip to Whiterun to sell my wares. Thankfully, I had a horse with me this time, so the trip was bound to be safer. Unfortunately, that was not the case, and everything in a 10-mile radius tried to kill me. Thankfully, 2 saber cats decided to save me from the dragon for some reason. I was chased by a pack of wolves, but I utilised my unique skill of letting other people do everything for me to avoid them. A Nord stranger heroically sacrificed themselves to give me time to escape. After a while, I safely made it through the gates of Whiterun. I slept in the inn, put another perk into alchemy and sold my wares over the course of a few days. And that was it really. I had a good thing going, and life in Skyrim was pretty easy this way. But I think I'll get bored eventually. Maybe there are different adventures a completely normal guy can go on in Skyrim instead. We'll see what happens next time. Be sure to like and subscribe if you liked the video. Thanks for watching.